CLE, we ride.
Dog pound pride in the sky.
Let's go.
Lock in, lights up, game face on. It's the Hogcast, baby, bring it on.
It's the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show.
Yeah.
Blue collar blood, that's how we go.
Let's go.
Every city, every team, we won't smoke. If you ain't built like this, you might choke. It's the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show.
Say what?
Hard hits, hot takes, let it roll.
Let it roll.
From the first whistle to the last blow. Cleveland Hogcast, welcome to the show. Hey!
Welcome to another episode of the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show. I'm your host, Dr. Hogwash, and today we're diving into our special segment, the Hopium Meter Power Rankings for Cleveland sports. Who's got the most juice right now as we hit mid-March 2026? We're ranking our big three, the Cavs, Guardians, and Browns, on that classic Hopium Meter scale from 1 to 10. A 1 means we're in full despair mode, like those dark days of 0 and 16, and a 10 is pure, unadulterated championship fever. For those new to the show, the Hopium Meter measures fan optimism based on recent vibes, news, and what's ahead. We'll factor in the Cavs' back-to-back games against the Mavs, the Guardians' upcoming spring training matchups, and the Browns' flurry of off-season pressers and signings. Let's get into it, starting from the bottom up. Number 3 on the power rankings, the Cleveland Browns. Hopium Meter, 5 out of 10. Look, Browns fans, we've been through the ringer. After that brutal 2025 season, where the offense averaged just 16.4 points a game, it's rebuild city. But credit where it's due. GM Andrew Berry and new head coach Todd Monken aren't sitting idle. Free agency kicked off last week, and the Browns went all in on the offensive line, which was a sieve last year. They signed guard Zion Johnson from the Chargers to a deal some are calling an overpay. 3 years, around $45 million. But if he anchors that interior, who cares? Then there's Elgin Jenkins from the Packers, another guard upgrade, and tackle Titus Howard for depth. These guys had their intro pressers on March 13th, and you could feel the emphasis on protection. Johnson talked about how Monken's scheme fits his aggressive style, and Jenkins hyped the chance to block for whoever wins the QB battle, Deshaun Watson or rookie Shedeur Sanders. On defense, they added linebacker Quincy Williams. Wait, actually it looks like that's Quincy Williams-Jenkins in the presser notes, but yeah, the Jets linebacker for some run-stopping pop, and DT Kalia Davis from the 49ers on a 1-year deal. They even re-signed punter Corey Bojorquez because special teams matter too. Monken's first presser back in early February set the tone. Aggressive, Ravens-inspired offense. Recent pressers from the cross-country mortgage campus have been all about these moves, with Berry emphasizing fixing the trenches first. Why only a 5? It's still early. The QB situation is unresolved. Sanders has hype from his Colorado days, but Watson's contract is an albatross. No major skill position adds yet, and the draft is next month. Hopium's building with these OL hauls, but we're in prove-it mode after last year's disaster. Not full tank, but not playoffs or bust either. Solid midpoint. Moving up to number 2, the Cleveland Guardians. Hopium Meter, 7 out of 10. Our defending AL Central champs are in steady-as-she-goes mode out in Goodyear, Arizona. Spring training is humming along, and while there aren't blockbuster moves, the vibes are positive. They're coming off that 2025 division title, with Jose Ramirez still mashing, a deep pitching staff led by guys like Tanner Bybee and Gavin Williams, and young bats like Travis Bazzana pushing for spots. Recent news? They made some roster trims last week, optioning prospects Austin Peterson and Yorman Gomez to AAA, bullpen arms who could contribute later this year. The focus is on that fierce relief competition. The Guardians' pen was lights out last season, and they're reloading. Upcoming series? Tonight, March 16th, they've got the Cubs at Goodyear Ballpark at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Should be a fun one to watch on Guardians TV. Then tomorrow, March 17th, they're at Cincinnati for another Cactus League tilt. These late spring games are key for sorting the rotation and lineup tweaks. Opening day is March 26th in Seattle against the Mariners, with a tough early slate including the Dodgers soon after. Storylines to watch. Can the offense avoid regression? Prospects like Bazana are turning heads, and the club's broadcast schedule has 10 TV games and 15 radio ones, so we're getting plenty of looks. Hopium at 7 because this team feels reliable. No massive holes, but no splashy free agents either. They're betting on internal growth. After 2 straight Central crowns, fans are dreaming of another deep playoff run. Steady wins the race in baseball, right? And now, topping the power rankings at number 1, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Hopium Meter, 8 out of 10. The Cavs are hot, folks. 41-27, sitting 4th in the East. 603 winning percentage, just 7.5 games back at the top. They're locked for the playoffs. In this core of Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland, and now with James Harden in the mix, electric. Recent games, they just split a home-and-home with the Dallas Mavericks. Friday, March 13th, they demolished Dallas 138-105 on the road. Total beatdown, offense firing on all cylinders. But then, Sunday, March 15th, at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, the Mavs bounced back 130-120. Cooper Flagg dropped 27 for them, and our defense slipped. Allowing 130 points? Not ideal. Max Strus shined in his debut vibes, but the D has been shaky lately, dropping to 16th in defensive rating over the last 2 weeks. Before that, they handled business. Win over Brooklyn on March 1st, 106-102, edged Detroit March 3rd, 113-109, but lost to Boston March 9th, 109-98. Next up, they played Orlando on March 11th. Wait, that was a win per the schedule trends, keeping the momentum. Playoff picture has them in a strong spot, potentially avoiding early matchups with the Celtics or Knicks. Why an 8? The offense is clicking. Mitchell's averaging monster numbers. Mobley's a beast on the glass. But that defensive identity Coach Kenny Atkinson preaches needs tightening. Still, with the trade deadline passed and this roster gelling, Hopium's high for a deep run. Maybe even Eastern Conference Finals? Don't jinx it, but yeah, we're feeling it. All right, Hogcast fam, that's your Hopium Meter Power Rankings. Browns at 5, Guardians at 7, Cavs at 8. Cavs take the crown with their playoff push. Guardians hold steady in spring, and Browns are building hope brick by brick. What do you think? Too high on the Cavs after that Mavs loss? Hit us up on X at Hogcast Sports with your takes. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and please share. Until then, stay hopeful, Cleveland. Go Browns. Go Guards. Go Cavs. Dr. Hogwash, out.
Cleveland in the building, you know how we roll. From the first hot take to the final goal. From the dog pound roar to the hardwood floor. We break it all down, then we come back for more, yeah. Just the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show, we locked in. Talking every dub, every loss, every top win. You ran with the squad, now it's time that we go. Thanks for watching, that's the Cleveland Hogcast Sports Show. Hey!